all too often, I feel that a lot of us get in the bad habit of we'll see one little piece of information about a person and pass our own judgments, have our own foregone conclusions of how a person is or what they're all about, without actually taking the time to do the work to really find out how that person is or what they're really about. And this is, I feel, a problem that is kind of across the board. Some are a little bit worse with it than others, but overall, I think that we're all guilty of it from time to time. And sometimes it could really be the detriment of not only ourselves, but the other person, right? Because we might forego meeting someone and really giving them a chance and, befriending that person that might have really made the difference in our lives or us theirs. Sometimes it's a work thing, right? Where you might pass a judgment like that or think of someone in a bad light, because you see a small portion of the entire picture and you automatically kind of come to your conclusions about the person prior to, really finding out or trying to dig in deeper. In life, this is true, as well as, you know, this is one of the things that I was battling with when my daughter was in the hospital. They seen one test result that they then based their entire idea of my daughter upon, without any context, without anything, without listening to the patient. And it took me sitting down and reiterating with the doctors, with the hospital, for them to finally listen to the whole story. Which then obviously, how many people does that happen to? How often do those things happen? How much suffering do some people end up going through because of people that think that they're better than you have an automatic thought of what and who you are. That's obviously the extreme level, but it happens in life too. And although I understand, holding some certain people at bay, or even, being more cautious when it comes to certain individuals that you do know certain things about, never totally, fully form your opinion on someone from just a little nugget of, their past or where they've been or who they are. Always try to stay open-minded. Same as because of my position, I always hear the scuttle about people online, the line level of, different places that I'm over. And I always take that with a grain of salt, right? Because some people just have personal conflicts with others, and just because this person might have a problem with you, that doesn't mean that me and you would have a problem. So I really do try to base all of my interactions with a person upon how I see them work, or how I see them treat people, or how they interact with me. Because I understand not all people will get along, and again, just because this person didn't get along with this person doesn't mean that they're a bad person. It just means that those two personalities didn't work out. And that's okay too. So I guess the moral of the story is, You know, don't judge, especially off something little. Give it time, learn, and give people a chance. You just might be pleasantly surprised. Talk to you later.